Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, so try not to.
Finish it. What is that, Rocky?
Rock. Yes. You don't know what song?
I was confirming.
Hello, people. I am Jaby Koay, joined by the Moriah Garcia.
I like that.
And we're gonna look at Mission Kashmir, the official trailer with HRITHIK Roshan, PREITY Zinta, and Sanjay Dutt. This is older. We have the IMDb synopsis here because I don't think the trailer is gonna give a whole lot away, and also doesn't have subtitles. A police officer adopts the son and sole survivor of a family he has massacred while pursuing a terrorist. After some time, the foster son finds out what the stepfather did.
Whoa.
Oh my god, this sounds like something I wrote.
Is this a classic?
I don't know, it's just older.
Okay.
But it's directed by Veerendra Chowdary, and he's also one of the story people.
It's ironic that it's a police officer that massacred this family.
So here we go. This is gonna be interesting. That's Sanjay Dutt. That's HRITHIK. Feels like 2000. Oh, shouting in this trailer.
He's kind of cute.
That's the most handsome man in the world. Are you kidding me? That's HRITHIK. I'm dead serious right now.
No, he's a good-looking person.
You know, I had the synopsis in my head. I'm not piecing it together here. Okay, he's the adopted one, right? Oh, we had a little flash dance in there.
Yeah, that guy's really good looking, but I can imagine this was a long time ago, so he might be a lot older.
He still looks like that. It's weird.
I'd like to see.
I'll show you later.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, that's him right there. He's
ooh.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but just more. What do you call it? Distinguished.
Ooh.
You know, this synopsis sounds really interesting. If I was only going off the trailer, this trailer, I don't know that I would be necessarily intrigued. It was kind of silly sometimes, but like it was an older trailer.
And we read the synopsis first, and I thought that it would pick up from more of the ending of what the synopsis said, and like pick up of like him living this life with this stepfather. I wonder if it shows him raising him.
I was wondering that too, because they didn't indicate that at all.
There's a lot of fighting from the beginning.
There's a lot of screaming, a lot of I'm like, whoa, all right.
A little Jackie Chan stuff going on.
A little bit.
Bruce Lee action.
If you go back and watch like stuff from the 90s in the States, it's kind of the same thing.
Right.
You go back and watch the Mortal Kombat trailer, and people say no like 3 times in that trailer. No! It's kind of hilarious. Like, no!
Terminator.
You know, Terminator. I don't remember.
I'm not saying no, but like the fighting and the.
Well, yeah, I mean, it sort of reminded me of the trailer of The Rock. All you needed was, in a world, that voice.
Secrets have a way of coming back to haunt you. The one you train to defend you becomes your greatest threat, and the one you abandon becomes your only hope.
On an island.
Yeah,
that's
one father.
Yeah.
One massacre.
Yeah. I can totally see Moriah Garcia doing the trailer voice now.
In a world. And then I'll do the music too. I can do it all. One woman show over here.
I got a lot of tricks, and I ain't afraid to use them. There was some interesting action going on for this being. It felt like Rambo a little bit. You mentioned Jackie Chan, which was interesting because I got the feeling of Super Cop as well, which did come out in the 90s, but about 6 years or so before this movie did. It feels like a mishmash of a lot of things, but I am a big fan of HRITHIK Roshan's acting. And Sanjay Dutt as well. I like Sanjay Dutt's acting more now today than back then, but he was still a good actor back then as well. I actually would be very curious to see this because those are two very like big people in Bollywood. It's HRITHIK and Sanjay Dutt.
Do you think this is one of his first films?
HRITHIK, I believe it might be. Yeah.
His first film?
Not his first, but it's definitely one of his earliest films. It's 2019. This was from 2000.
Whoa.
You're seeing his face for the first time.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 8th film, but he started as a boy.
Oh wow.
So we're looking at his IMDb photo, and she's freaking out.
That's unreal. That's him now?
That's closer to who he is now. Yeah.
How old is he?
He's like 40 something.
74. Oh wow.
He's not 74.
That's born in 74. So that's 20 years older than I am.
Well, 84, 94, 2004, 2014. That's 40.
He's
45.
He's 45.
Yeah. You're 25?
Yeah.
You're 25?
Yeah.
Dang,
did you think I
you're
was?
old. I'm just kidding.
Old?
I'm kidding.
How old are you?
I'm not telling you anything.
You're a lot older.
I am a lot older than you.
Tribe Called Quest
20
references.
I don't even remember that. I don't know what that band
remember.
is. What is that?
You said I was the 5th member of
Is that
Tribe Called Quest.
is that a country band? What's going on?
Wow. Okay. Beautiful man.
Apparently the film is actually supposed to be really good, but I just love all the text that's coming along in this trailer, like two brave men battle each other and paradise burns. What paradise burns? One man consumed by rage, the other bound by duty.
Their battle.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of silly, but it's silly fun.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They didn't show a lot of.
Looks like it could be a classic.
They didn't show a lot of Preity Zinta in here. This is Preity Zinta. Well, she's older there, obviously. But
They showed a good amount, and she is pretty.
yeah,
Get it?
yeah. I know, and no one's ever made that joke before. It's a brand new joke. The other thing that is intriguing me about this is where it's taking place. I guess because it's Kashmir.
Okay.
Do you know much about the Kashmir stuff? Okay, so I won't like bore you guys with all the details that I barely understand. But Kashmir is an intense place of conflict. Basically, India and Pakistan hate each other, and so Kashmir is the center of that conflict.
Like actual location of that conflict, or okay.
Yeah, there's half of Kashmir belongs to India. Well, I don't know exactly
Okay.
how much,
Yeah.
but like half of Kashmir belongs to India, half belongs to Pakistan. Both will argue that all of Kashmir belongs to them.
Wild.
Yeah, I mean, there's a line of conflict that runs through Kashmir.
You learn something new every day.
Given
It's
that
like the Israelites and the
Palestine,
Yeah.
that's exactly it. And then formerly North and South Korea.
Oh,
You know, I don't know what their situation is now, but those are the three biggest conflicts in the world right now: is Palestine and Israel, North and South Korea, and India and Pakistan. Mission Kashmir, it's like you already know, without seeing anything about the film, without knowing anything, you already know a sense of the tone of how serious this is supposed to be, or what world that they're playing in here.
Yeah, and you want to know why a police officer is the one that massacred the family.
It could be that.
Right, and then
Now you're getting it.
Oh,
Yeah. And so he adopts them. Like he basically massacred the family of someone from the other side, and then took them under his wing.
Probably.
Because
Wow.
It's almost like
yeah. What does that storyline remind you of?
there's something in like mythology in there that like Thor and his brother's not actually his brother, but came from.
right.
I mean, that's
Loki.
I don't know if that's the Disney version or the Marvel version, or if that's the actual story. But that sounds like Greek mythology.
I'm trying to think of another scenario.
Shakespeare. I'm sure if Achara was here, she would have like a litany of examples.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm spacing out.
It sounds very Shakespearean. The idea that, you know, you took someone under your wing from a family that you murdered. And then eventually that son grows up and finds out what happened and then has these mixed feelings about it and doesn't know what to do with it because your father figure is the person that killed your actual family. That's a mind job.
It's like a Disney film.
What?
One of the Disney princesses gets kidnapped.
And what movie is this?
Is it Sleeping Beauty?
Are you thinking of Maleficent? Yeah.
I haven't seen Maleficent.
Oh, okay. Well, Maleficent, that sort of happens.
Right, she gets kidnapped and then
Yeah.
she realizes what her mother did.
I don't know if that's Maleficent, but I get what you're saying.
Well,
Well,
there's
we
a Disney
obviously
film.
understand the concept of the story,
Right.
so that's what matters here. I'm more intrigued by the IMDb synopsis than I am by the commercial, and I am very willing to watch this film, very interested in watching this film because of the talent and the synopsis of the story. And, you know, there were some interesting visuals, but I don't think the trailer did a good job of selling it.
No?
No.
Back at that time, it probably did.
Okay.
At that time, it did. You could look at art trailers and
You're like
"Nah,
you just sounded very like defensive for a second.
Yeah.
Back at that time.
It probably was mind-blowing at that time.
Maybe.
We're laughing because it's so overdone with like, in a world where 2 men, because it's been overdone. But if this was like the first of that time.
Yeah. And the all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I get you.
There you go.
You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Be sure to check out Moriah Garcia on the social media. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon to get notified every time we drop another video. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, and interviews. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Moriah Garcia.
Peace out.